tires, this performs pretty good. Especially with small tires. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? So we received a portable folding e-bike to review. Now the reason I decided to review this bike is because I'm in a search for the best compact bike on the market. When I say compact, I mean something that I can quickly put in the backseat of my car or put in a Uber. So the bike we received is a ActBest ZCool. It has a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. It's advertised to go 45 to 65 miles per charge and 28 miles per hour. It has a 750 watt motor. I don't know how heavy the bike is, but the net weight of this box is 70 pounds. The maximum weight of the rider is 350 pounds. To purchase this e-bike, feel free to use my link and my code in the description below to get a discount. So what we're gonna do is unbox this, put it together, go through the features. We're gonna fold the bike up, put it in my car, take it to a more of an urban area, see what that's like, what it's like transporting this bike. And we're gonna go off-road because I do believe it has all-terrain tires. And let's see if maybe this is the best compact bike on the market. So this is what the bike looks like fresh out the box. Look like they made sure that this bike gets to you with no damages. Look at all this wrapping they put on this thing. Man, that's a lot, right? The seat is actually on the battery itself. So what do y'all think about that? This is what the bike looks like without the wrapping on it. Looks like we're gonna have to put the handlebar on, which is already connected via wires here. We're gonna have to put our seat pole slash battery on. We're gonna have to put the front fender on, and we're gonna have to put our 20 by 3 inch all-terrain tire on, and this is a Chow Yang tire. Now most folding bikes have 20 by 4 inch tires. I like 20 by 3 inch tires because it does make your folding bike a little bit more portable. The bike also came with a box, so let's see what's in the box here.
It's a Boise State.
Hey, we got our pedals here. Pedals are labeled at the bottom here.
I'm trying to see.
We have our owner's manual and our tools. Owner's manual look pretty clear. I always like it when they include pictures. And I'm assuming that's our battery charger. It will take 3 to 5 hours. This bike did come with a second box. Nice big headlight for a folding bike. Why you like doing that so much, man? The first thing we're gonna do is put our front wheel on. So to put this front wheel on, we're first gonna put on the washer that has this lock on the other side here. Put that on. Then we're gonna put the other washer on top of that one. And then we're gonna put our nut at the end here. So they want you to unscrew this and take off this washer and put the headlight on the front here. But I think I'm gonna put the headlight on the back because it's more of a flat surface. Always like my front fender off the wheel as much as possible. We now have to connect the headlight, which is color coded here, and it does go in there a specific way. We're now going to unfold the handlebar, so we're going to put the handlebar pole up like this, and this snaps in place a little bit more secure than some of the other clamps. So to put our handlebar on, we're going to unclamp this here. We're going to unscrew that to take this off. So we're going to put this back on, making sure the gold colored washer is at the bottom of this here. Screw this back at the bottom here until it's nice and tight. Then put this clamp back on. So we do have an interesting set of keys that we need to use to put our seat pole slash battery in. Kind of iffy on the concept at first, but I kind of like the fact that you can take your seat out along with the battery for security reasons. And this battery is pretty light, so I think it'll be easy for you to take it with you. So the last thing we have to do is electronically connect our battery to our bike by connecting this to this here that's on the side of the battery. And it does go in there a certain way. Looks like you snap it in place and then do you have to turn it to secure? Seems pretty secure. So we got this bike put together, only took us about 30 minutes. Hardest part to put on was the headlight and the front fender. From wheel to wheel, this bike is about 5 feet 4 inches long, so it's pretty compact. The seat at its lowest point from the floor is 2 feet 7 inches. The handlebar at its lowest point is 3 feet 7 inches. The pedals at its lowest point is 4 inches from the floor. Now the seat does adjust pretty high, and the handlebar can adjust at a decent length as well. Look at that suspension. Now I've had this kind of suspension on an e-bike before. It almost always delivers. Deliver meaning improve the comfort of your ride, especially if you're going on grass or off-road. I haven't had a bike that complements the suspension in this way. Usually there's more parts connecting the rear of the bike to the body and the suspension. Here is just this. This is the only thing that is connecting the back of the bike to the front of the bike with the suspension here. So curious on if that's going to make the suspension performance better or worse. Give y'all an idea of the rear suspension here. And I'm loving how narrow the frame of this bike is. The frame is about, I say 1 3/4 inches wide, so it's pretty narrow. Again, making it easier to transport your bike. Put it in your car, put it in an Uber, things of that nature. But I think it's an interesting looking bike, to say the least. Tell me what y'all think. Loving the 20 by 3 inch all-terrain tires, also making this bike easier to transport. Look like we do have adjustable suspension in the front, so let's say you're on a flat surface and you don't want any suspension in the front here, you can turn it this way. If you want suspension, then turn it that way. There's not a whole lot of room on your suspension in the front here, but give y'all an idea of the front suspension. Let's get a deeper look at our anti-theft seat pole / battery. So to adjust the height of the battery, you need this clamp to come off, right? That clamp doesn't come off without this key. So you need this key there in order to unclamp this so that you can adjust the height of your seats. Once you got the height that you like, put the clamp back on and then you push this down. So to turn the bike on, not only does this need to be connected in this slot here, but you would also have to look under the seat to push the power button in there. You can charge the battery while it's on the bike. If you look at the other side of your seat here, we have the slot to charge your battery. I'm loving the anti-theft battery. I think it's a great concept, but it may be a little too innovative for its time, because sometimes with these really unique batteries, it's hard to find a replacement. So let me do some research to see if it's easy to replace this battery. Now, I could not find a replacement battery on their website, nor could I find it on AliExpress or Amazon. So what they said is, if the customers want a replacement battery, contact them, and then they will put the batteries on the website for customers to purchase. But I think now, maybe because the company is kind of new, they don't have that feature available just yet. But they said they have replacement batteries in their US warehouse. The handlebar width is pretty standard for a folding bike. It's about 2 feet wide here. We have the more grippy grips on your handlebar. Standard Shimano 7-gear shifter. Brakes on your handlebars here. This bike has a USB charger under your display. Get a look at our front and rear mechanical disc brakes here. Nice sturdy rear rack. A rear rack like this usually can hold 50 to 60 pounds. We're going to go ahead and press and hold M to turn the bike on. Looks like we do have a horn. That's pretty loud. We have a button for your headlight and your rear light. So if I click this button here, that turns my headlight on and my rear light on. We do have a twist throttle for electric only. Now to go into our advanced settings, we're going to press and hold the plus and the minus button. Now this is a G51 LCD display. And so what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below that will show you all of the advanced settings. You do have like over 15 settings. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will go through some of them. Now to go from one setting to the next, you're going to click the M button. If you see a setting that you want to change, you're going to press plus or minus, and then you're going to again click M to go to your next setting. So P1 is your LCD display brightness. P02 is if you want to calculate speed by miles per hour or kilometers. P04 is your off time. So how long will it take for your bike to turn off automatically. P05 is how many pedal assist modes do you want. We're going to keep it at 5. P08 is your limit speed, so how fast can the bike go, what's the maximum speed. And this is in kilometers. Ain't no way. Yeah, right. I mean, let's put it to 80 kilometers. P11, I think, is a really important feature. This is your pedal assist sensitivity. You want to be able to determine how much pedal assist you get. And I think the higher you go, the least sensitive it is. I think going down makes it more sensitive. P12 is your pedal assist starting intensity. So this helps you govern when your pedal assist starts. Does it send you flying? Or does it start gradually? You can dictate that with this. And I think 5 means the most intense. I'm now gonna fold the bike, starting with the handlebar. So you're gonna undo that clip here. That brings your handlebar down. Here on the other side, you're gonna push this red button in here, and then you can undo the clip. Then you can fold your handlebar. Fold the body, you're gonna move this up. That way, then you can undo this clip. Then you can fold the body of your bike like this. This is what the bike looks like when it's fully folded. So we're now about to test out the pedal assist of this bike. We're going to start out with mode 1 here. Let's see how fast we go in mode 1 here. Bike pretty gradual so far. Pedal assist still haven't kicked in yet. But there it is. It's just very gradual. So, let me go down some gears. There we go. That's better. All right. So we are at 11. All right. So around 11 miles per hour. Mode 1. We're now going to switch it to mode 3. We're going to skip 2. We're only going to try 3 of these modes, 3 of the 5 modes. So let's see how fast we go in mode 3 here. So far the bike is very gradual regarding the pedal assist, but you can change the pedal assist sensitivity. So I have the sensitivity at like a 5 or 6. Okay, that kicked in better. 18. Okay, this says 16. Okay, I said 18 to 16 miles per hour. Now we're going to switch it to mode 5. And I highly doubt that we're going to meet our maximum speed here because this bike is pretty gradual. And I think you can adjust it with your pedal assist sensitivity as well as your pedal assist intensity. But I have it at the highest intensity right now. Sensitivity is like a 5 or 6, so I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna try mode 5, max speed. Again, very gradual. And it doesn't send me flying, but still very gradual. All right, now we're talking. 24. Okay. So this said 24, this said 23. So we'll try out the maximum speed later. All right, now what did you say?
I like this one.
You like that one? ActBest ZCool. What are your thoughts?
I really, really like it. This is probably the best small folding bike that we have.
Really? And we got some good ones.
Yeah, we do have some good ones, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it has great suspension.
Great suspension.
I feel like this is like compact enough
Yeah.
to fit anywhere.
Yeah, it's small, right?
The seat is okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna talk about y'all for the seat.
All right. That's the first.
The pedal assist takes a while to kick in.
It's a little delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can change that in the settings.
Yeah, I can play with the settings and see what I can do.
But yeah, the brakes are on point. Like I did a little off-roading.
Off-road, yeah.
Amazing. If we are folding this up, putting this in the car and going somewhere, this is my bike.
That's the bike you're gonna choose? All right, so what would you give it on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna give this one a 9.
A 9. Hey.
If you fix the pedal assist,
Which I can probably do. I'm not sure.
It's a 9.5 with the pedal assist fixed.
Okay. So we're about to get our point of view shots in. Beautiful day today. It cooled down a little bit because we had rain last night. So the gravel and everything and the grass should be a little slippery, so we can really test out these all-terrain tires. First thing we're going to test out is gravel. Now 20 by 3 inch tires normally don't do good on gravel because the tires are a little too narrow. But we're going to try it anyway. So gravel. Okay, I felt a little slipping. Now I will say, although the tires are definitely suitable to do lean in your turns, like it's grippy enough to handle the lean, thank God. And even though it's a narrow tire, it's handling the lean pretty good. But because the pedals are so close to the ground, I would not lean in this bike unless you have that pedal up that you're leaning on, the side that you're leaning on. So if I'm leaning to the right, I'm gonna make sure my right pedal is up. I'm gonna go in this lane here. So if I'm leaning to the right, I'm gonna make sure my right pedal is up, right? If not, that pedal is gonna scrape the floor a little bit. For a compact folding electric bike, I'm loving it so far. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm really liking the suspension. We're going to test out the suspension more. What I don't like about the bike is I have the pedal assist set to the most sensitivity. So my P11 is at a 1, which should be the most sensitive. And the bike is still a little delayed. So I'm in mode 4. I'll give y'all an example. I'm in mode 4, right? I'm going to start pedaling here. I wouldn't say delayed. It's just very, very gradual still. But it's not delayed, it's just very, very gradual at mode 4. But if you own this bike, comment below on whether you know of a way to make it less gradual. Also comment below if you like your e-bike gradual. So it's time to do some off-road riding, so we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. Now let's go mode 4 here. See how this suspension works. Off-road. Yeah, for smaller tires, this performs pretty good. Yeah, definitely feel the suspension in the front and the rear suspension too. You can definitely see how those contribute to your comfort regarding off-road riding. Go down here. Not bad, especially with the small tires. Yeah, not bad at all. Keep going. More. Okay. On with the off-road riding here. Go down this hill. Okay. And again, these are narrow tires, so it's not gonna grip everything like a fatter tire would. But the smaller tires also make this bike more portable, to be honest. So got to take that into consideration. But considering that,
the performance is pretty good off-road. The comfort is there. For smaller tires and a more portable bike, this is pretty good. The suspension is pretty decent. And I've never had suspension with the body complementing the suspension quite like this bike, but I think it helps. All right, so we're about to go up a hill. It's a pretty steep hill, and we're gonna go in throttle only, so I'm not pedaling. We're gonna see how much speed we lose going up this hill. And it's a pretty steep hill. Hill I say is about 35, 40 degrees. So we're going into the hill now. We're at 24. See how much we lose here? Okay, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14. We lost about 10 miles per hour going up a pretty steep hill on electric only. And it is kind of a hill, not a big hill, but okay, 24, 25. Look like 25 miles per hour, throttle only. Now let's try pedal assist, max speed pedal assist. Looks like it's really limiting me. It's really stopping me at 25 miles per hour forcefully. So looks like 25 miles per hour, max speed.
So ActBest ZCool, by far one of the best portable bikes that I've reviewed on this channel. I really like this battery seat pole here because in order to ride off with your bike, somebody has to have a key to adjust the height of this seat. They have to connect this, they have to know to connect this, and there's a button under the seat that they have to click in order to be able to use this bike. And I like the fact that this seat pole is light. Like you can take this seat pole battery with you and nobody will be able to get away with electrical assistance. I love the suspension. This is probably one of the best suspension I've had on a portable e-bike. I love the features. You have a horn, you got lights, you have over 15 advanced settings on your display, you have a twist throttle, and I love the battery life. I went on like a 10-12 mile bike ride, mainly in mode 4, but I also did some throttle only, and in that 10 to 12 miles I still had all of my battery bars. The only thing that I didn't like about the bike is the pedal assist is a little delayed, but you can adjust your pedal assist sensitivity, so maybe I need to continue to play with the advanced settings. If you own this bike, let me know what you did to make your pedal assist a little less gradual. But on a scale from 1 to 10, I will give this bike a 9. And the main reason I'm giving it a 9 is because I need to know that they can mass produce this seat pole battery. So comment below on what you would give this bike on a scale from 1 to 10. Any other e-bike you want me to review, also comment below. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.